How did I do that? None. That'll be fun though. That would be fun. All right, you guys. Good morning. Day 5. Day 5, fail forward. Do you guys know what that means? All right. All right, day 5, fail forward. What does it mean? It means push through. It means keep going. It means take everything that you learned and take a risk and go try something with all that information that you just learned, with all those opportunities that you have now found for yourself. Go do it. Go do it. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Fail forward. So there's, I guess, families out there that say, did you fail anything today? Putting a new spin on it, right? Instead of, what did you do today? Did you fail at anything? Because at least you tried. If you don't try, then that's a complete failure. But if you try, then you can't really fail. You're more just striving. You're going, you're doing, you're taking action, you're being productive, and it's not perfect, and that's okay. And that's why you're going to fail forward. So a lot of what we've learned, just to recap, day 1 was believe in yourself. Good morning, say hey if you're on. Day 2 was follow your passion, I believe. Day 3 was, okay, I need to go back, obviously. Oh no, I have it right here. Okay, let's see. We're recapping real fast. Day 3 was dress the part. So day 1, believe in yourself. Day 2, find your passion. Day 3 was dress the part. Yesterday, day 4 was think positive. And today we are failing forward, day 5. So a lot of this boils down to the step out of your comfort zone. Every single day we should be stepping a little bit out of our comfort zone. And what we're doing is stretching that muscle. And you get that feeling more and more every single day that you can conquer all things that come at you, no matter how big or small, no matter how good or bad. You are going to conquer them because you're going to give it your all, right? So we all hear this, the step out of your comfort zone. And I'm sure you've heard me talk about back in the day, I used to question why. I did not understand. I probably was still a young kid and I just wanted to be in my comfort zone. But when we're grown-ups, we want to go find that next great thing, right? We want to be the best version of ourselves. We want to explore. We want to do more, right? So that's the best advice I think we all have heard from those gurus in the business world that we follow, right? Step out of your comfort zone and fail forward. So I don't know if you guys are familiar, Eric Worre, he has the book Go Pro, and he talks about plan, do, and review. So if you're constantly planning, doing, and reviewing, what are you doing? You are tweaking your plan, and you're doing it again, and you're reviewing, and each time that we do this, we are learning more, and then our perspective changes, right? As we are doing more and learning more. So by the time we're gonna plan it again, we're gonna only do it better and be more true to ourselves and follow our passion even more and be stronger and more confident for it. So try something new, even if you aren't ready, it's okay. You just wanna go and do it and live to tell about it, have a story, right? We all love hearing stories from each other. That's why I incorporated stories into this, because I'm not in any position to just spew information at you, right? I want to share what I've learned. I want to give back. I want to give myself a reminder of how far we've come, right? Okay. And there's that great meme, what if I fail? Oh, darling, but what if you fly, right? Because you don't know until you try. Maybe this is something that's been a part of you and you just let it out and you are just going with it and making all sorts of bold moves and decisions and growing and growing and growing. So the real fail would be not taking the opportunity, shying away from growth, right? We all want to grow and learn. I never ever want to stop learning, right, you guys? That stuff feeds my soul. I always want to meet new people. I always want to try something new. I always want to learn a new skill. Again, those are the 3 pillars to boosting your confidence. So I want to hear from you guys. Has this, the 5 days, have you found yourself taking on new challenges, and what are you doing about them? So again, you know, failure, back to our school days when they said you learn from your mistakes. That's so true, right? We all have really good stories, hopefully, to tell of a mistake we made and what we learned from it and how it has kind of imprinted our life's path, right, into going and doing more. Like for me, I got a few examples and stories, I guess. You know, I love cooking. I don't know if you guys have caught on to that, but I love cooking. I come from, I grew up, my mom was single mom, so it was hard for her to really cook, even though she fed us. But a lot of it was, you know, we had spaghetti and meat sauce, we had meatloaf, we had a lot of TV dinners, and we turned out okay. Anyhow, I love food. I just love food. So I cook. I want to cook more and more. I always like to try new recipes. And if I try a recipe and I most likely didn't follow the recipe exactly because I want to be creative, right? If a recipe of mine has flopped in this household, good morning, Brenda. Hey guys, hey Hannah, hey Kristen. If I have a recipe or some dish that I've tried and it's flopped and the family doesn't like it, I usually ask them, what could I have done differently? Sometimes I'll know what I could have done differently, whether it's I put too many New York strips in my cast iron, right? They need room to breathe. So don't overfill your pan. So anytime I fail at a dish, I want to go do it again, and I will keep doing it until I'm satisfied. And that's what I want us all to feel and do when we're doing something, assuming too that it's your passion, right? Go and do it again. It's okay, do it again. And you just created a story, right? Where you have something to talk about, you have something to share. Somebody can relate to that, because I guarantee you people have done a lot of these cooking flops, right? I'm sure I can go on Facebook and put a poll up. I'm sure I can go to Reddit and hear about people's stories. So fail forward. It is one more step to taking as you climb that life ladder, right? So another thing I think with my own business, Daily Beauty Lean, I didn't know what to do about it all. I was so excited in the beginning. I'm still so excited, but I didn't know enough that I could learn as I go, right? It was overwhelming maybe, and maybe I was afraid to take on too much and not fulfill my commitments. That's big with me. I don't want to fill my plate, right? So I think after a while, I started learning all these pieces that I'm telling you guys, the follow your passion, the believe in yourself, think positive. So with all this, it's now, I think, been 5 years that I've been doing Daily Beauty Lean Unique. And I've seen myself grow, and I have seen where I need to do things better, right? Because that's how we learn. I dug deep within, and to me, the makeup and skincare, the products are amazing, but it's so much more than that. It's meeting new people, it's supporting each other, it's that sisterhood, right? It's the personal development that I love. I love reading books on personal development, and I might also be reading a book just for pure entertainment, right? I kind of have those compartmentalized in my brain, I guess. But I love stretching my confidence muscles, and I want you guys to feel that and do that every single day, right? We are growing and we are thriving and feeding off each other, because by now we have these positive people in our circle. We have an amazing tribe that we hang out with and we go to for support and motivation. So now we feel stronger, right? And more confident, ready to go, fail forward. So to me, it's all, part of this whole thing. I love what I do every single day. I love the variety. I have my day job, I have my mom life, I have my daily beauty lane life, I have my volunteering with the dogs life, right? So we all hopefully have these different pockets of what makes you, you. So I want to make sure you guys know that it's in you, right? So we're just bringing it out with this confidence and being happier because we're being more honest with ourselves and stronger and more confident for it. And by the way, hey Jackie, by the way, we are now attracting these like-minded personalities to us because they see this vibe coming off of you, right? And people want to be a part of that. It's contagious. That's your magnet. That's what attracts people to you, is what you give off, right? I talked about high school when I didn't know, I was way too shy to explore anything in the boy category. And I probably, just kept my head down and gave off that vibe like stay away because it was too overwhelming and I wasn't ready for any of that, I guess. So we want to explore all these different zones that are not comfortable, right? Yes, you are contagious. Oh, I'm taking that in a good way because I'm feeling better. So I'm not really feeling coughy and sneezy anymore as far as that. So yes, as long as my personality can be something that you guys feel you can bring out in yourself, I want to remind you that it is in there. And I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. Do those positive affirmations every day. Put that sticky note on your mirror when you go and brush your teeth and wash your face every morning and see that, yes, you can. I actually had a background on my phone for a long time. It was this pink background and all it said was, yes, you can. So go do something like that. Whatever words speak to you guys, vulnerability rocks and being authentically ourselves, absolutely. And to me, a big thing that sticks with me, I think I said it, if not, I'm gonna say it again. I think Craig Schoeffel said it, I'm probably not pronouncing his name right. Something along the lines of people will connect with you. Sorry. I think it's people will admire you for your strength, but connect with you for your weaknesses, through your weaknesses, right? So to that vulnerability thing, yes, it's relatable. It's what makes you human. It's the emotional connection that we all need, especially as women, right? We all need that emotional connection, and that's what makes us make these great decisions, hopefully. Good decisions. And that's where we all come in, to stop each other from making the bad decisions, right? And be each other's cheerleader. We want to cheer each other on. So I know by now where my mission is in my business and what I want to do. I want to remind us women who need it more, some need it more than others, but I think everybody needs it. Time for yourself. Whether it's exploring what makeup you like or don't like, whether it's exploring if you are a runner or a walker, exploring if you are an artist or a foodie, right? Just go have fun with it and try. Do it again and again. The biggest thing I can say is go out and find new opportunities. You will ignite within and feel that almost like an addiction to go and try something new again, right? And go and create your opportunities. Opportunities might not just come to you, right? Have you guys, you know what I mean with that? I want to hear from you. What opportunities have you gone and seeked out? I want to hear, what kind of set the tone, the pace for that. So, and sometimes we don't need a roadmap, right? It's okay not to have a plan, but eventually you want to start outlining that plan and tweak it and work on it and remind yourself why you're doing it. What is your end goal, right? So I think you know, after a while we do work to convince ourselves. Like my very first Facebook Live, I followed that quote that, you know, that was my trigger, right? We all have our own little trigger. What is finally going to help you cross that bridge? And it was that Craig Schoeffel quote, that people will admire you for your strength and connect with you through your weakness. And it reminded me that it's okay. So I did my very first live, was very short, very sweet. I did it, I survived, and I went and did it again. And guess what? It got easier each time, right? Just like practice. Anything that you do and practice. Oh, here it is, his exact quote. I was saying his name wrong. Craig Groeschel said, "Be yourself. People may admire you for your strengths, but they connect with you through your weaknesses." So that was the mindset boost that I needed to go and do it. So my challenge to you guys as we finish up day 5, book a Facebook party or event to offer your products or services to an audience. What solution are you providing? Why are you excited about it? What will we love about it? Plan it out, do it, review it. If you have areas for improvement, do it again, and never, ever give up, you guys. I reach out to groups and ask to speak even when it's scary. Correct? I love that. Yes. Another thing. So my daughter, I try to remind her, she last summer was her first time starting basketball. And I was reminding her, you have a basketball hoop at the school, which is the playground to the elementary schools, like back to back with us. That is essentially our backyard, right? Go any chance you get and practice throwing that ball in that basketball hoop more and more. And before you do it, look at it and say, I got this. I'm gonna do it. And that mindset is 90% of the battle right there. If you say I can't do it, right? There's that other saying. If you say I can do it or I can't do it, you're right, right? So don't get in your own way. Get out of your way. So go shoot hoops with your kids. Go have some fun. Practice, practice, practice. Go live on Facebook. If you have not gone live on Facebook, do it today. Don't even think about it. Just go do it on any topic that is relatable. And if it's not relatable, people can just scroll. They don't have to watch it, so don't worry about that part, right? Just go and do it. Say what you are grateful for, because you're going to inspire at least one person. You know it, right? So go live. Create your own graphic for your business instead of going and grabbing somebody else's graphic. Have fun with creating graphics. I use Canva all the time. I love it. I see other people's graphics. Some of them I think, oh, I could do that. Or some of them I think, oh, I could do way better. And I go and do it myself, right? So at the end of the day, what this all comes down to, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Never give up. Believe in yourself. You got this. You can do it. And we believe in you. We are your cheerleaders. We are here for you. So you guys, drop in the comments, what challenge are you going to do today? And then check in with us later and tell us how it went, because I want to know how this is going for you. Pick any of the day's challenges if you want. I will put a link in here. I've been putting each day's videos into my YouTube. So if you guys don't already go to my YouTube channel, go check that out. I will pop this in there when I'm done. And eventually I'm gonna do another one of these. And I think I will have so much more to talk about, right? Because it'll be at a later point in my journey that I can share new stories. But I also want to hear from you guys. I want this to be a running dialogue throughout time, right? So come on over to Daily Beauty Lane, invite your friends, and let's remind each other that you got this, right? You got this. All right, you guys, have a fantastic Friday. Happy Friday, happy weekend, happy 2020, happy New Year. I wish you all a very happy and healthy year. And we got this 2020 thing, right? All right, you guys, have a fantastic day. Love y'all.